out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. What's going on? You back? Goodfellow Sports TV in the building. Some change of our different side of the story. Some Chris Brown side of the story about the alleged rape have came up, and some conspiracy theorists headed by the trouble man himself, T.I., talking about Chris Brown. Once again, we back. Goodfellow Sports TV. I appreciate everybody for checking in. Hit the subscribe button, bell icon button when missing a video from your boy. And basically, let's talk about Chris Brown's side of the story that's starting to leak out. I linked an article from Black Sports Online, excuse me. But basically, okay, it said that Chris Brown's girlfriend, long story short, was in the hotel with him. They had about 20 people in the hotel, and they all was partying. And Chris Brown, it says the singer Chris Brown was never alone with the young lady. They said they had 20 people hanging around listening to music, and Chris Brown was playing on his iPhone, all right? So basically, somebody lying here. Either Chris Brown's side of the story is lying or somebody ducked off and touched this young lady. But let's talk about her side of the story real quick. The lady they calling Karima, I think that's just her, low-key name, told the closer at 4 a.m. Brown and his crew wanted to return to the hotel. She said she was tired, but they convinced her to go back to the Mandarin with a group of people. She says once inside his suite, she went to the bathroom. Brown followed her and catches me by the right arm. He makes me enter a sort of dressing room. He closed the door. It lasted 25 to 30 minutes. She described the alleged rape as brutal and violent. She said she was then abused by one of the Brown's friends and bodyguards. Someone connected to Brown tells us the singer was never alone with the alleged victim and says Chris Brown's girlfriend, Amika Harris, was in the hotel room the whole time. He says there were more than 20 people in the room hanging out and listening to music. Brown was playing on his iPhone. Okay, so basically a whole nother side of the story came out. Chris Brown's side leaked out. So if his girlfriend was there, I have a hard time believing that he really ducked off and did something in the hotel room. But it's probably one of those damn villa suites from The Hangover or something like that. So it's probably a big deal. I done seen one of my homeboys have his girlfriend downstairs in one of my old cribs and go upstairs and mess with another girl. So I've seen it happen, but I don't know. It sounds like Chris Brown might have a stronger case now that his side of his story is going out. Obviously, he's a brother with a domestic violence history. So even without the DV history, he's already guilty until proven innocent. So that's the sad thing about the side of the story, man. If that's the case, they had 20, 30 people in the room. I mean, you got 20 people witnesses. I even seen a witness statement, I believe it was from the girl that she came with, possibly because it was two of them. And she said Chris Brown didn't do nothing wrong or wanted somebody else. So a lot of people seem to have Chris Breezy back. It was 20 people in the room. We got 20 eyewitnesses that didn't see nothing. So hopefully it work out for in his favor. But it's just adding on to a bunch of BS. Anything like this is always going to brand your reputation, bro, as this, man. And anything come up similar to this, from now on, Chris Brown going to be looked at as, guilty. So he going to have to keep his hands clean, man. Have to learn to lay low and just really cut the entourage down, real talk. But in this case, it's good that he had a large entourage with him. Real talk, it's good that he had a large entourage with him, man, because he got a lot of witnesses, man. A lot of people on his side. But it's a conspiracy theory going out there, man. And one of the conspiracy theories is that Chris Brown became the youngest artist to own his master's recordings. Okay, so he owned his master. Some guys go through their whole career, entertainers never owning their masters. That's huge. He get the full royalty checks, and people like T.I. started it, and I think other people like Lucas Joyner or Jordan Lucas, whatever his name is, the rapper that was battling with Tory Lanez, said that pretty much this is a conspiracy to railroad Chris Brown, and that happens, man. They said Bill Cosby about to buy NBC and do a big deal with Netflix. Then he got popped. If you don't know the story, I say it a lot of times in my music entertainment videos. You check that playlist out as well. I said a lot of times that Sam Cooke, Sam Cooke and James Brown's about to be the first black people to own major distribution in the music industry. Sam Cooke ended up dead and James Brown ended up pulling out the deal. All right. So we didn't seen it before, you know, a lot of times before. Michael Jackson with the whole Beatles catalog and Sony thing. Prince with a vault of unreleased music because he didn't want the record labels to get them. All these different things that people usually turn up dead or you know, turn up with rape allegations. Now, if they can't kill you now, they try to tarnish your whole legacy and tarnish your name. And that's not uncommon ground for black entertainers, man. No black entertainer deviates away from the plan without getting brandished, okay, with the reputation of something. You know, you see everybody, you know, even when they dead, they coming out with Never Neverland about Michael Jackson. Even when he dead in his dirt, they won't let him rest. You know, even Richard Pryor dead in his dirt, they still telling stories about him. You know, it's, you know, it is what it is, man. And Chris Brown got to beware that he has that reputation. And once again, he needs to take a book out of Justin Bieber book, take a page out of Justin Bieber book, and start bringing them consent forms. If you're going back to the hotel, you can't do woo woo woo. You knew what you're coming back for. Just have them, have your personal assistants or your homeboy put them up. She signed it. Copy it if need be. Take a picture in the phone. File it. So if she come up with this, well, she signed this. She knew what she came up for. You got to protect yourself. He in a real messed up position right now because he's already been branded as a bad dude in the music industry with the Rihanna thing, with the reporter thing. Then it was a sexual assault at his house thing. I mean, it's just too much going around. So after a while, people just gonna look at him until he guilty until proven innocent, and let everybody know this don't even sound like Chris Brown. He was there with his girlfriend, so it just sounds like so much BS though. But it's serious. It's in another country. And now he being detained. Now he got to worry about another stress. He had a case out in Tampa that goes back to allegedly punching a photographer back in 2017. So it's a lot going on right now, man. It's a dude that dealt with a lot. A dude that done right with his money. Just had a monkey. They try to charge him for having an illegal pet and a monkey. It's just, you know, he a target, man. You gotta know that, man. You a target, and you a target. You already a target when you came into the game as a young black man, had all the success you had. So, you know, he got to take step by step. It's good that he had his girlfriend with him, man. That kind of could diffuse a lot of stuff. So maybe she got somebody, maybe she got it mixed up with somebody else, or maybe she just lying. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I don't want to say she lying, you know, because I don't know the full extent of the story, but now stuff is starting to leak out. So you think the girl she came with said, you know, Chris Brown didn't do nothing. It sounded like she on some clout chasing shit. She wants some bread or whatever. But, you know, like I said, man, you know, Chris Brown had a lot of people in the room. If that's true, then tell me how is it possible that you get raped and nobody knew? You know what I'm saying? Somebody in the room had to have an ethic code. Your girl was there. You know, your girl, you know, you went with your girl or you went with another girl and she's saying that he didn't do it. Like, come on, man. And if he get cleared of this, he need to be suing her. Because he never gonna get his reputation back, man. Never. This is always gonna be on his resume, always gonna be in his portfolio. And it's some BS, man, but y'all know how it go, man. For the black guy, you innocent, you guilty until proven innocent. Anybody else, you innocent until proven guilty, man. And you know, don't forget to check out our sponsor, by the way, The Hellblaze at thehellblaze.com. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing, get 18% off. Trust me, great all natural products from lotion, soaps, bath bomb, foot soap, something for the ladies, for the men, for the kids. They got everything, man. Use my promo code, get 18% off. Website and promo code in the description, but you know, it's unfortunate for Seat Breezy, but I'm pretty sure, you know, praying God get him through this. He'll be able to go home and, you know, put this behind him, worry about what he got in front of him, and worry about making more money and getting all the royalties from his music. That's a hell of a deal. And that's what happens when you establish yourself as an artist that's going to sell no matter what. That's what happens when you've been putting in 10 plus years worth of work, a decade full of work. All this hard work, no matter what he done outside the booth, it's paid off for him to get that. Get his royalties and own all his, or get all his royalties, get all his masters. That paid off. And they don't want to see you winning, man. But they're going to try to get something on you, bro, and try to take the masters back. So you got to be on your P's and Q's, brother. But Goodfella Sports TV, appreciate everybody for checking in. I'll link the article in the description. Blessings to you and yours. Y'all know what the business is. Keep following us, man. We on Facebook and on Twitter. Also, we got a Facebook group. You can reach out to me in the email if you got a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or you just want to make a video request and I got some changes coming. I'll let everybody know in the videos I do about the changes coming to the channel. In addition to that, don't forget to go over to The Hellblaze at thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Get you 18% off their lotion, foot soaps, hand soaps, and much, much more. Go over there and check it out. Website and promo code in the description. Also, don't forget to check out the Patreon. Definitely something in there for you as well. Share the videos. You want to make a donation, you can just share them. Or you can make a donation to the channel. Goodfella Sports TV, your boy CJ Goodfella, live from the D. That's Detroit. What up, Doe? Detroit way. And hopefully everybody have a blessed Tuesday. And everybody,